Hi, my name is Jonathan McHugh, and I'm standing here on Venice Boulevard in front of the Good Hurt with a lot of hot music and some hot waitresses. I just saw Tito Calloway for the first time. Very impressed with the first showing. Record's very strong. I got sent a copy by Gemini Records, and I think that it has a lot of commercial potential. I expect big things from Tito Calloway, and I'd like to help him blow up because I think he seems like a good guy and his music is very strong. And I think more importantly than that, Tito got hits. And without hits, you got nothing.
Couple years ago, I was the dope man until I took a trip out to the West Coast and copped the brick that was half coke, half soap. That is the last straw. I just took my last loss. Probably need to quit anyway before I get my ass caught. Or even worse, I can end up getting murked. I'm murdering some little youngin' for coming short on his work. Now first of all, I don't think there's nothing out here worth me compromising the little time I had.
I was born at Highland Park Hospital, which don't exist no more. They tore it down, so. See what they didn't even know what they had. It's Detroit, so it's like it's Motown. You know what I mean? So as a kid, all I can remember is like walking around the house and my parents having parties and me walking past the record player and them blasting all of the old school Motown jams and just partying it out. You know, and at some point, I guess I picked up on it by hearing the music so much, and, you know, it was embedded into my brain. So, I don't know, man. It's a trip because when I was like 5, me and my brother started a band a group. I'm in bands now, but a group called The New Arrival. You know, it was like based off a New Edition. So we came up with The New Arrival, and what really trips me out, like right now to this day, is as a 5 or 6 year old little kid, how much influence I had on the writing process. So you can imagine, you know, what those songs were sounding like. But what's crazy is I can still remember the song that I wrote back then when I was like 5 or 6.
Well, obviously you have. That's the first thing I noticed, too, is you have this ability to, I mean, the way that your brain operates, I don't know how you load all the stuff you got loaded in, man. How the hell does that happen with a 6-year-old?
Man, you know what? The crazy thing is I can remember songs. I remember songs that I probably wasn't even born when the song was even thought of being made.
Right.
And sometimes I'm riding in radio, I'm listening to the oldies station, and I know word for word these old school songs. Don't know how. I know I heard them a lot as a kid. Maybe that's it. Or I can remember my songs, like just from way back. Like I said, 5 years old. New Arrival. Our name is New Arrival. We come from near and far, just to show you who we really are. That was like the hook, man. That was my first song that I wrote.
That's too funny, dude.
Right? You know, so New Edition, eat your heart out, baby. I was doing that at 5.
So you do sing as well?
You did? I thought I did. I mean, everybody can pretty much sing, but it's only a few that can sing good. You know, so I mean, I try, but you know, I leave that to the singers. I leave that to the singers.
Thank you for making me me.
Because regardless how hard it's been,
You know what I'd rather be.
I show gratitude to thee.
For thee.
So thank you for making me.
Thank you for making me.
Because regardless how hard it's been,
You know what I'd rather be.
so much gratitude.
Tito's lyrics to me are by far some of the most amazing lyrics I've heard from any artist, let alone a hip-hop guy. Just somebody who really speaks from his heart. He speaks from experience. He has a lot of stories, and a lot of his stories they're deep. Take Sins of the Father, for example. I mean, Sins of the Father is about, 3 separate stories all into one song about people's heartache and their loss. And for me, every time I hear that song, I visualize the words. And to me, I think that's what music is supposed to be about. People are supposed to connect with it and hear the story. And to me, Tito does that with every song he does. It's just, to me, Tito is an amazing lyricist, for sure.
To all my homies, to all my ladies, to all the people that show Calloway some love. You fake haters, you fake hoes, because all that around this we don't let no more than been up. And there been downs, there been highs, and there been lows, there been times I was for sure of the time. I just didn't know time was good.
Tito himself is a unique individual. He seems to channel some old school qualities, and he doesn't adhere or try to change what he's doing to match the radio and its cycle of 20 songs. So when he came up and he's like, I've got every song sketched out, he came with a book and he's like, this is what this song's about, this is what this song's about, this is what this song's about. So he had a lyric book, and he pretty much had something he wanted to say. And a lot of times people will come in and they'll just hear a track and be like, oh, that's a dope beat, let me get on that. And then they'll just say whatever they want at that moment. But he actually had it in advance, what he was trying to portray and in his life story and what he wanted the record to be like. So that left an open palette for me to start painting. And Jared and I dove in and got down. And the cool thing about it was I didn't have to adhere to the radio either. I didn't have to listen to what everybody else was doing. All I had to do was go, okay, let me hear your lyrics. Let me hear your voice, your sound, because the sound of his voice was, I had to back that with the right music to make it mesh. And once that process started, it was smooth sailing from there.
My break in Hollywood, I would take some of the money that I make and bring it back.
Tito Calloway, he has such an amazing way of phrasing things, and his rhythmic structure and the way he flows is just like unlike any other. And that's what really drove me to him. And I hope that this record comes out and does amazing things, and the people out there that are watching this and also that listen to that record really get a feel for, what this man is all about, because it's truly amazing. I think I called him after I got home and was listening to a bunch of stuff, and his stuff came on, and it was like, oh my God, who is this? What is this? Oh, wow. That's that CD that guy just gave me. That's pretty amazing. And so I called him up right then and was like, dude, you're off the chain, amazing. I want to do some stuff with you, et cetera, et cetera. And it worked out, pretty nice.
Like all my life I'm going through, but losing control. And the pain that I have just makes me interesting, but I won't let go.
I used to think God saw me as his enemy, 'cause look at my life in comparison to the Kennedys. It's like he took his time, molded them into supremacy. When my turn came, it's like he didn't waste his energy, 'cause he gave him power, bless him with wealth and worldwide respect. Well, I got power to eggs, bad health, and welfare. Now what did I do? It ain't like a nigga evil. I always keep it real when I deal with other people, but still somehow I feel like the descendant of Judas carrying out his punishment, even though I didn't do shit. Now Lord knows that I'm far from being perfect, but I never laid a hand on the man who didn't deserve it. I guess my situation left me open till the serpent had a ball up in my ear telling me the shit was worth it, so I went along, 'cause I was tired
so I'll keep on walking, keep on walking. And I feel I've said just what I said, so I'll keep on walking, keep on walking. I've been feeling like all my life I'm going through, but losing control. And the pain that I have just makes me interesting, but I won't let go. Just makes me interesting.
With every dollar that I make, it's like I'm feeling the heat from these punk police to these niggas on the streets. They used to be like fam, now these niggas barely can speak. Even my ladies telling me, baby, you're in too deep. Although I often contemplated whether or not I should quit, but how the fuck am I gonna quit when I'm moving weight like this? There's only two ways out this game, that's either dead or in jail. Or niggas sell that yeah, and keep on biting your nails. But no matter how much I come up, it's like I already failed. Just to know, my mom know her baby boy going to hell one day. It's like his day has got me under his spell. Ready to grab a chunk off the scale, chop it up, do a rail, the yeah.
I've been feeling like all my life I'm going through, but losing control. And the pain that I have just makes me interesting, but I won't let go. Just makes me interesting.
Lord, why have you forsaken me? Why haven't you just taken me? Cause all of the pain that I've been through, I took that pain but remained true to you. And still my life is filled with stress, but without stress there's no progress, I guess. Or is this just one of your tests that leads to newfound happiness? Now if I can take back all the wrong I did in the past, why you look on, I would. I just hope that it's understood. A nigga did what he could just to make it out the hood.
And I feel that I am not afraid, so I'll keep on